to be facing up with each other, and I think it's just something that we should really look out for. Considering that the Astra is there as well, it will give them the crowd control that they needed to. Considering that they could um give off all the information that we need, and as well as the fact that it covers and really hinder those teams from rushing in to the site.
Absolutely beautiful hold there in garage. It is now 3v2 with the LS Kings aesthetic specifically holding off garage against three people and able to eliminate them as Shintaro is here with this huge flag. It could be huge. Shintaro and Lalis taking down one each to close off this first round.
Something that they should be really wary of, considering that yeah, it is pretty cheap, but at the same time, when you got shot in the head, then automatically you'll be erased out of the map. And let's see what will happen at this point in time. They're just here taking the information that they all need, and they're actually playing this pretty safe at this point in time. It's really different from what we have seen earlier. Like they just rush in, but at this moment, they're really thinking through on what they should do.
Yeah, I mean, losing that first round is gonna have to make you think. You're gonna have to start reading into what's going on the opposite side. But just a bit of damage on one side for Saber, and they're backing off once again for more information as Lalis is able to find out that Toss is right there with that bird. Moving in, they're looking like a push here onto A side, but Shintaro and friends are ready here. Toss taking down Lalis with his pants down, and Aesthetic good for another trade. Aesthetic for another. It is 4v3 now. Aesthetic good for 3, and it's only that lone jet. It is low. It is only somebody up against 4 people with only a classic taken down by Suspect. Did I read that right? Suspect good for another round at 2-0, closing it off.
It's all just a matter of execution from what we are seeing here, and I think we will be finding out a lot more of that right now.
Shintaro narrowly being missed here and somebody trying to get a pick, neither of which is able to capitalize on that peak. And now, if you notice that all of the attacking team Saber is now on A side, Toss taking down one for that first one, and it's trying to push back, unfortunately taken down by Kinney. Good for 2 with those 2 beautiful headshots, and it's LS Kings now 2 versus 4 as Saber is pushing into site.
Yep, and there's now a 2v4. The spike is now being planted and the shock dart and put out as well. I don't think that... Oh, it would be connecting onto Cat, and Cat will be getting out that drone just to get any amount of formation that he needs in order to support his team. And I think that Killjoy would be spotted out as Lost will be taking that kill onto the Killjoy. This is now 1v4. Lalis, the only one remaining here for the side of the defenders team. What are you going to do? They might be here in order to hunt you, but at the same time, their health is pretty low. And let's see if they will be going in for that save, and I guess that would be the case. And I think it is not that practical. He still has a Spectre at hand, but I guess he'll be backing out of that area.
Yeah, we are looking here. No, okay, taking the round was about to close. He is not. He says no. Kinney says no. You're not taking that Phantom into the next round, and that's borderline. Just unfortunate, honestly.
Which is something that we really want, but Aesthetic will be putting out those Seekers, will be finding one, and they already have a pretty good idea that they might be pursuing the A site, considering that there are 4 members that are in there. But we have seen that the Asher will be getting one, Suspect will be getting another one. It's now a 3v5 with a major advantage onto the side of LSK, our defenders. And just 30 more seconds, they really have to commit onto a specific side, but I don't think that would be the best choice that they would have. Blinding lights, guiding lights will not be guiding anyone, as he'll be falling down the hands of Lalis. It's now 2v4, and Lalis will be getting another one though, but I think this would now be a round secured for the side of LSK. It would be a really big mountain to hike up upon, but we are seeing an aggressive blind for the side of Aesthetic, but would not be spotting out anyone, as everyone is just hovering onto our spawn. And I think there's still a 5v5. The waiting game just continues, but still, they're just waiting for the right time to strike.
Still have information. Another information game. It's the chess match. Of course, since Saber is in a bad spot, they're gonna have to play a little more carefully, and it looks like they're gearing up for a B push.
Yep, a B push indeed. That is completely open. Not to mention, but we still have the sentry there. So if ever that it spots out one, then this is something that they would be really getting the benefit out of. But Lalis would be having an idea that they would most likely go for the B side. The Seekers will put out as well fourth side of the Sabers, and just a matter of time they'll be pushing. And the whole side is now on lockdown. All they have to do is to go for that people plant. But we are seeing the Hunter 3 will be put into play. Will be spotting out Toppy, but here we are, spike being planted once again. Somebody will be getting the kill onto suspect, and there will be the trade. 3v4 still at play. Lali's gonna be free firing everywhere, trying to go for any casualties at the moment, but at the same time, just every amount of utilities have been put out, but still this will be around one by the side of LSK. Also, considering that they're the one being rushed here, the defender side is being too aggressive with their stance too. The Sky is being hecka utilized by the side of the defenders, and that is something that they really want for the side of the attackers as well, and capitalize on the information that they should have, to ensure that they have two initiators too. So I think they'll now be pushing into our A side with all of the utilities of this Asha being popped off, and let's see what will happen.
Somebody and Saber rather is now in that site. That Killjoy ult has been brought out, and the Hunter's Fury trying to deny that ult as well. Ult after ult is being used. Cosmic Divide has been brought out. Toss trying to make a difference here. Shintaro taking down from behind. Somebody taking him down. Also Kian bringing in one after the other. Is 2 to 3 suspect here in sight, all alone against 3 people. He's taking down Tepi. And Aesthetic with that Odin just being extremely disrespectful. Narrowly missing, dying from that turret.
Yeah,
right now that clock is ticking down, and he's taken down by Kinney. Like I called, Kinney good with a 3K to close off this next round.
He just really did all the star placements really correct, and at the same time it gave a lot of space for their members as somebody just followed through the rest of the team. But I guess suspect will be putting down the hands of somebody, and it's now 4v5, and they might be committing here just in the bed, but Shintaro will be getting one, will be traded by Cat. This time with 2v4, gonna be pushing in, Kian getting 2, Aesthetic as well, 2v1 situation here, but Cat will be securing that another one. This is now 1v1, the battle of the initiators, but Aesthetic will be putting up that right-click classic. How smooth is that?
Even close to what they want to get here on the first half. Since this is an attacker-sided map, it might be dangerous for them to try and beat LSK on the opposite side. But Lalis, with that beautiful, is able to take down Toss and Tepi, while Shintaro takes one another. It is 2 to 5 now, and somebody and Cat are all alone with no friends. Cat getting spotted out by that owl drone, and now they're all honestly, I think they're trapped here.
They are indeed trapped, and all of the members LSK is just hunting them down, gonna be pushing through even onto that spawn, but somebody would now be pulling down the hands of Shintaro. Shintaro will be ending that hack as well, considering that they're on an eco round or an eco buy. But I think at this point in time they already have the arsenal that they need, but at the same time Shintaro will not be connecting that shot from that operator. The Bladestorm is now at play, gonna be trying to go for a kill, but I guess not. Still stuck onto the corner. Suspect will be here trying to save that guy, gonna be going for that trade 4v4, and the lockdown would now be used by that Killjoy. Gonna be spotting out this Sova as well. Lalis will be putting down the hands of Kinney 2v3, and still good lockdown for the side of the attackers.
Now Mochi, if Saber is able to take this round, we're gonna be looking at 9-3. Do you believe in the 9-3 curse? Because I've seen it in the VCT, and this might this might be the key. The Saber making it up as Toss is able to take down Aesthetic and take down Toss. It is 1v2 now, and Kion all alone, taken down by Kinney to close it at 9-3. Now, we see if the curse is real.
For both sides, and how it would be different from the strategies that they're doing earlier, because from what we have seen, See, the side of the LS Knights just really aggressive considering even if that they're onto the defender side. So let's see if that will be different now that they're on the ladder.
Looking like an A push. Toss is ready, waiting with his ghost, and he's able to spot one, spot two, spot three, and he knows that this entire party is coming, right? And he's gonna have to back up, try to get some information, and try to keep himself safe. And he's able to take down suspect, and he's taken down by Lalis. It is now 4v4 as Saber is trying to take this retake. It's now 2-4. Spike is coming down. In Kinney and Tepi are in a bad spot, seeing as, you know, I mean, it is the pistol round, so it could go either way. But the numbers are not in their favor.
Not in their favor indeed. And I think that that curse would not be at play. And this is now a 1v4 in what we are seeing. And instead of securing the last one, Kinney will be falling down. And I guess this would now be a 10-3. Still a landslide for the side of the LSK.
It does happen. It does happen. And like we're seeing here on Aesthetic, he has been playing almost like a duelist, getting those entry frags. As now we see everyone gathering towards B site for LS Kings. They're going to have to back up here for Saber. And the utilities have been brought out, spamming through that smoke. And the spike is coming down. Just spams everywhere. No one going down, however. No one getting damaged. No, you know what? I was wrong. Lalis got hurt. And Kian is able to take down Tepi. Cat is taken down. Shintaro, Suspect, Aesthetic, and Suspect for another. To close this next round, we're looking at 11-3. Okay, I guess the 9-3 curse might be.
I hope.
You know what?
Yeah. Round secured. Still 5v5. The Vandals are already at play at the side of the Sabers, and let's see if they will be able to capitalize onto this fact, knowing that they all have the manpower that they need, the guns as well, the skills that as well. And let's see, they're now in the side. Alice King's now in the side, gonna be opting for that retake, which is a wise thing to do rather than retaking with a -1. But at the same time, let's see, Kitty by the garage. Would he be spotted out? Yup. Suspect will be getting him. Shintaro as well. 3v5. And still, this might still be around for the side of LSK.
Lavis is able to spike, no, so rather spot Cat. Cat taking down Kian. Did not expect that to go that way. And Shintaro taking down Cat. We're looking at a 4-4, just a skirmish here for B side as Shintaro brings out that laser, trying to find a kill, trying to find something. Toss. Tepi and Shintaro, everyone dropping one after the other as Saber is able to keep themselves alive in this tournament.
But at this point in time, they still have the guns that they need. The operator is online for the somebody once again, but let's see if he will manage to get someone with that operator too. And Alex will be having that as well.
Toss trying to get that info, spots one, and Lavis is able to take down somebody, denying that kill. Still, another chess match, slow push for information as we see Kings getting ready to go into A site. Toss moving out of the way.
Yup, and it's now 4v5, and it might be the man advantage for the side of the LS Kings because they have the advantage manpower as well. They don't have that entry fragger, and that would be really difficult. But still, 3v5 is they're just falling down one by one. 2v5. Oh no, would this be it? With the two remaining members be able to clutch this out? The spike has now been put down. It's just a matter of time. The bomb is ticking. The time is ticking. And still, Kenny will be securing two. Oh no, this might be really winnable for the side of the Sabers, but let's see if they would be deeming this useful to Sentry or the Sentinel will be falling down, but still, it's now a 2v3, time is ticking. Shintaro will be getting that kill as well. Killjoy with the only one remaining here, can be falling down, and that could be the win for the side of the LSK or the LS Kings. Congratulations.